because I'm having a little bit of issue with the permanent Black Death. It's kind of unplayable. So I think I'm going to start probably in Italy. I kind of want to play as an Italian. I'm not entirely sure about religion. I was thinking I might go for like a Nestorian heresy, like a Missalian playthrough. Just sort of see how that is. I also kind of thought that Zoroastrian might be fun, but Zoroastrian would be a little bit tricky to deal with if you're Italian. So, oh, maybe not impossible, but just not simple either. We'll have to have a religion shift 100 or 150 years into the game to go Zoroastrian. But I don't think that I can reform. I don't think I can form either HRE or do the Roman thing without a Christian religion. So as far as where we're going to start, I really like Padua as a start. Although I might edit their heraldry, not with the ruler designer, but with the editor inside the game, because I kind of think the Munichingi, well, you know what? Why don't we just look around, hey? Because there might be something that we like better somewhere. I'm literally making choices based on heraldry right now. The use Ursingi? I don't know. What about down here? Let's go to count status better. Gandolfingi, a kid. Oh, that's interesting. Down in Barry. Looks like he's under a duke, hey? He's under a Gaussian duke. The Gandolfingi. I kind of like that as a kid start down here. Oh, that's the wrong, there's Decapua. No, I think this is it. I think this is our start right here. This is where we're gonna go. Let's look at culture here for a sec. Realms, is culture viewable? Yes, it is. So this is technically Lombard. Culture shifting to Italian, going to be tricky. Padua has it easy because this is already Italian. But we're probably going to have to wait until this county actually shifts. But I like this start, the Barry start. So let's hit play. We're going to look at our default rule set. This is what we normally play. I'm going to switch this to delayed dynamic. Let's go on dynamic. See, my problem is that, and I'll explain this one more time, although I shouldn't say one more time. How about, because that sounds so final, right? The problem with this setting that's changed is that the Black Death is stickier than it used to be. It sticks around a lot longer. So herein lies the problem, is that the Black Death comes every 30 or 40 years. But there's a game state that happens very frequently where the first epidemic does not die out before the second epidemic begins. And then the second epidemic refreshes the first epidemic. And then 30 or 40 years later, you'll have a third epidemic, and all of a sudden you've got 3 or 4 Black Plagues rolling around, and the world's stuck in permanent Black Death. It's not a very playable game state anymore. I don't feel like this is a winnable game state. The only way this is possible, I think, to play on Deadly anymore is if you are basically starting as Iceland, if you are in Orkney, or if you're in Canarias. Every other location is basically unplayable. There's only, let's see, and not even all of Orkney, because the one next to Scotland is infectable. So 2 counties in Orkney, the Duchy of Iceland, and Canarias. That's 5 counties in the whole world which make this game playable. I mean, That's tough. That ain't easy. So I think I'm gonna go with dynamic. We'll leave this on more. We'll leave these delayed random. Hey, knock knock, how you doing? You say, sounds like a challenge you should pick. Deadly it is. It ruined my last 2 campaigns. Alright, I already know who I'm going to pick. I'll back up a little bit and show you what I'm talking about. If we can go back and I'll load these save states. Oh, one of them I wrote over actually, so I can't show you that one. But we can go back to the very last of our Got Land campaign. And I can show you the world state right there. So it's around 1048, right? I don't think diseases is a game mode we can look at on this map, unfortunately, so I'll probably have to load right into it. So this was the world state, which should more or less be familiar. Yeah, I can't look at diseases on this map, so we'll have to load into it to show you what I mean. And I had an example saved, but I was farting around on single player Thursday night before I moved, and I mean I'm always in single player, but I mean off stream. And I was playing as Padua. I did actually, maybe I should make a highlight because it was in one of my streams. I also showed that save before I wrote over it. It was a Padua save. So here's the problem, right? We see we have 2 major epidemics. Black Death started in Empuries in 1004. That was 44 years ago. And then Black Death started in Gloucester in 1036, right? That was 12 years ago. So we've had Black Death for 50 years. And what ends up happening is that, like, there were very, very few pardon me, areas at any given time that don't have Black Death. And if I kept running this campaign, we would have another Black Death outbreak somewhere. And then that would kind of make it so that there's 3 Black Deaths happening at once. And the earliest one is not dying out, so they just end up having greater and greater and greater rates of infection until the entire world is depopulated in Black Death. I don't think this is a playable game state. Like, you end up in a situation where if you don't have a capital in either this county, this county, this county, this county, or this county down there, which I think is where my, oh no, I know I have a, yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? You might be able to see I've got my counselor right here fabricating a claim on Feria. Yep. Anyway, so I think we're just going to start something new. And go for some different achievements. But yeah, and I'm going to highlight that other stream. And because I had a Padua save that was new, so to speak, like a game that started post 2.7.1 in 769, and by like 825 or something there was 3 Black Deaths and the entire world was covered in Black Death. It was crazy. So what I think I'm going to do now is we're going to start and we're just going to change our rules a little bit. I like the idea of starting in Barry because it's a kid. How old is he anyway? Does it even say? 6 years old. There are some advantages and disadvantages to starting as a child. Obviously, you've got to counsel right away, and you can't make a lot of decisions. You can make some decisions. But the advantages is that you get to choose your education a little bit. You get to choose your guardian a little bit. So let's get right in here. I think this is pretty much where I want it. No, let's switch this over here. Because I want to turn this on to dynamic. 200 years is fine. I kind of hope that it comes more frequently than 200 and then 500, but because I mean I like the Black Death, I just don't like the Black Death permanently. I'm gonna put this on a random. And then this under random, I think. Pretty much everything else I think is how I want it. So I think we're good to go. Because I mean, delayed random I think is earliest 1000. Maybe I should leave it on delayed random. Yeah, these are going to be our game rules. So we're on dynamic major epidemics. Minor epidemics and non-epidemic diseases are both on maximum. And we're just going to have to hope that's enough. Now, I definitely know which culture I want to take, which is Italian. Oh wow, we're right under Benvenuto, eh? I didn't notice this, but it looks like... Oh, excuse me, I had a bad cough. Looks like the Pope has a church here in Benvenuto. Now, Rome is something I actually want to capture almost right away, because I want to take control of this very valuable county before this idiot fills it with churches, right? I'm going to fab a claim in Rome, and we'll see if we can get that right away. I don't think I'll be able to fight him right off. I mean, he is... And I am... Yeah, that's not easy. So, what else are we going to do? Let's grab some money from the Jews right away and spend it on castle walls. And we will do Castle Town right afterwards. Recruit a core position? Alright, let's see. Okay, we're gonna hit yes on this no matter what. But let's see what we have available for court position as it is right now. We've got a 16. And if I go to the world at large, what's the best I can hope for anywhere? There's a 23 that I can invite to my court. We'll invite him right now. So I think this guy right here is going to be our court position no matter... Unless we end up getting crazy lucky. There is a possibility with the invite court physician intrigue decision that you can get a Roman culture. Can you imagine how fucking awesome that would be? Anyway. I also think you can actually get Hellenic religion. Let's check about all my counselors here. We got a 16 available. That'll make a great marshal. 18 is pretty good for steward. There's a 19, but they're women. 13 is the next one. What about intrigue? Spymaster of Ulcery. When I invite him into my court, what's he going to be? We're going to have minus 25 because of this ambitious opinion. Ambitious, ambitious. Having a spy master that doesn't like you is a pretty big deal. Even this envious is no good. There is an 8 here that's looking alright. This guy isn't bad either. That's a 9. Oh, she's a woman. A woman with an awful chin, it looks like. I'm gonna grab this guy. Because I don't think that his opinion of me is going to change that much when I invite him in. And it's 2 more points, right? Boom, boom, boom. Let's put my steward to collect taxes down here. Court physician is coming in. My childhood focus. Well, you know I'm going to pick thrift. No matter what. And I think we're about ready There's not a lot you can do in the beginning of the game. I could give out a couple of minor titles, but I'm gonna wait for people to come in. I guess I can look to see if there's a much better... we can get a 16. But he's ambitious. We can get a 15 that's looking pretty good. That's one more point. Okay. And for religions, is there a Nestorian that we can reach right now? Yeah, there's a couple, hey? Let's hit yes and check again. Alright, so... Orthodox, Orthodox. I just went past them. Scroll back up a bit. Levantine. Ooh, here's one. I already selected thrift. Here's what we're gonna do. Speed that back up. Let the people come in. Ah, some herbalist, 15? No. I'm not paying 10 gold for that. We got this guy. We're gonna make him... Oh, wow. The personal diplomacy, 5. Is he Italian? No, he's Visigothic. Alright. Let's award him court physician. Award him... That's 5, 5, 5. Let's give him cupbearer. There's nothing else. Send him a small gift. And that's about as best as we can do. But he's a pretty good court physician. This guy could make our spy master. We're going to put him in Constantinople immediately. This guy here was going to be our marshal. Although he's pretty cranky about it, isn't he? This was going to be our new counselor. And we'll pass him a title, High Almoner. And we'll put him in the same spot as the last guy. Alright, and the woman comes in next. We were going to assign me to her as a guardian, and I should be able to... Oh no, it won't let me just change my focus to faith. That's a bummer. Well, we'll see what happens. Title revocation allowed. Now that's a good idea. I can't change my laws during a regency, so I guess that's a non-issue, hey? Alright, let's hope I don't get murdered in the meantime. Gonna have to just let the clock run. Ooh, look at this. Falco here is bullying me. This 4-year-old is bullying me. We can fight back, gain 2 martial. I think I go diplomacy and learning. You know, I love that Hermetic Society. That's interesting. Where's that pact coming from? So that's the Lombard princess, hey? Let's hope that doesn't screw up my shit. I really don't want him to form the HRD. Alright, so my steward has just died. So, I got a 13 here. He's going to be cranky. He comes in. I've got an 11. I think I'm better off just rolling at this point, because 13 is not that great. So let's invite a noble. Excellent, a 19. He was better than the last guy. Do we have any honorary titles left? It appears not. Let's make him a commander. That'll give him 5 more. Let's make... Oh, can't make him a commander. We can make him a commander, though. No, I think I need actual commanders at some point, don't I? I like this patient right here. This is the guy that we're looking at taking in to be a steward at 13, right? Patient is a really good trait. Now he's got a strong claim on what? Napoli, hey? Now that's interesting. Oh, I think I have to adjust my sound here. Turn this up a little bit. I often forget that kind of thing. Okie dokie. And let's just turn the clock back on. We'll clear these out. The Lombard Holy War for Tunis. Now Tunis isn't duchy I'd love to grab, right? It's 6 counties, 2 of them landlocked. I could gain affectionate. Do I want affectionate? Not really. Don't really care for affectionate. Alright. We've got a rival. Looks like our castle walls is just finished. Get a castle town next. Well, that's not good. Seven so far. When's my birthday? January, of course. NPC children. Always burn the 1st of January. It would be nice to fire a claim on Rome here. Gain 2 diplomacy. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, that's nice. So she must have died? Or did they divorce? This was the woman, wasn't it? Got camp fever coming in already. Now, why did I get hit with that? Am I part of de jure? There's Apulia. Okay, who controls it? Nobody. Am I de jure Byzantine? Yes, I am. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, let's see what's out there for this now. We got a 19. He's not even that bad. Culture matches. Nice! Oh, that's so good. He expelled the Jews. I don't have to pay back that money. Appoint this guy Spy Master. Make a Master of the Hunt like the last guy was. Study tech in Constantinople. That's pretty good. That's pretty lucky that I borrowed money from the Jews and he expelled them. Could get willful, so willful can be turned into brave, ambitious, and stubborn, I think. I gotta open up my education bookmark for a sec. Okay, so brooding and playful are bad for learning. Learning is what I want to give this guy education in. But willful is alright, I think. Oops, I'm all over the place here. There we are. So it took willful. Oh, sure, yeah. Couple of gold for that. Plus 100% military tech speed. And it looks like I lost my steward. Died from a bad case of the flu. So 13 is the best in-house. 13 is the best if I invite. I think we're just gonna roll again. See what we get from nobles. So that's a 12. No, we can do better. Let's roll one more time. 13. That's as good as the other guys. I don't like that he's envious, actually. Let's try again. 23. That's what we're talking about. This guy's quick as well. We're going to have to breed him. Are there any honorary titles left? No. Let's arrange a marriage for this guy. Claims on Genoa, hey? That's pretty nice. Go into hiding. She won't end plot. This guy wants to back her. Okay, we're gonna get a small opinion boost with him because we caught him trying to back a plot. Only lasts for a year, it seems, a little bit less. Okay, so this must be... No? Who the hell is Leonita? So she is Iconoclast. I can demand reconversion. This probably won't work. She says, no, I don't want to. We got measles down here. A weight of 132. We can give that a few months, I think. I'm not going into hiding. Let's go looking for a new commander. 16 and brave. And Italian. Seems pretty good to me. Now the weight's 162. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, perfect. Hey? Glad I thought about that. Now, I got some problems, which are... Why is this guy still technically showing up here? Shouldn't he be secluded in court? All of these people should be missing. Put him on scheme. Alright, hopefully that's a little bit better. I was worried that they might get caught out. Mind you, my guy in Rome is still doing his thing. I don't think I'm going to switch to Nestorian with this woman without having taken the faith focus. Well, she got quick. That's pretty good. She's going to have a weak claim on the grand city of Genoa, which is not yet a duchy. Camp fever's all gone, just waiting on measles to die out now. Uh-oh, poor Sazo. He's got symptoms of abdominal pain. Get the hell out of here. Well, I'm not taking Craven, so I guess we're opening the gates. Let's keep an eye on that. Oh, what do you know? My Guardian too? Seriously? She's got measles. And he had lunatic. That's weird. Alright, so the measles are gone. Did we get it? Looks like we got it. I'd love to scheme and put this as my capital. Got a revolt up there. My steward. Alright, let's back up a little bit. Let's find that little girl. Oh no, he caught measles. Well, at least we have this still. Let's try and get a new steward. 13 still the best out there. That's not that great. 23 first try. Worth it. Put him back to there. And yeah, I think I can put my spy master back in Constantinople. I think this measles is clearing up, not spreading still. Yeah, it sure looks like it. Maybe I should research cultural tech. I'm thinking about it. Alright, I need to be right back. So just give me a second. Quick break. Alright, thanks for that patience. Gotta make sure I keep an eye on this plot. Okay, so I'm 12 now. I have no childhood traits at all. Did I lose willful? I thought that I took willful. I guess it's a may get willful kind of thing. Looks like my educator did die. I do have basics of learning. So here's what I reckon we're gonna do. There's nobody quick that will join. There's one genius. Alright, let's invite her. We are gonna take learning education. And she is going to be, if I could spell genius property, our guardian. So hopefully her being a genius will give us a good education, even though we don't have idolizer or timid. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. We're going to pause here. This is our court chaplain too, or not our court physician, I mean. So let's just see. There's a 20 out there we can grab, and there's an 18. To imprison him, we have a 100% chance. Sure. We're gonna banish him, take his money. Thank you very much. Recruit a new physician here. And just give that a second to wait. Alright, so our 20 has come in. He's an impaler, that's so weird. Alright, so we're covered with the new guy. And this is the other one. A scholar who's possessed and only 15? No, we're good. So I like picking up that that extra gold there. I'm thinking barracks, right? Yeah, I'm thinking barracks. Let's go back to this screen here and just see what's out there for invitations anyway. If there's anybody rich that we might be able to grab. I'm only a count, so there's an awful lot of people out there that will never accept invitations due to higher tier problems, right? So whereas I'm a count, if there's a courtier in a duke's court or a king's court, he will never accept my invitation. But we'll be fine with that. We'll be okay. Sure. Now, I did see a few things here that we're going to do. While I was looking through, I think, yeah, there's one. And then right up at the top, there's another. Ugly friggin' chin, though. Alright, so he's married. This guy needs a marriage. Wait, no, this is the one that we invited because he's rich. This one needs a marriage. Oh, come on. Well, that's good. So Genoa is a thing now. He worried me for a sec that he was secluded, but I guess it's because he's paranoid. So when I went to go check the diseases. Looks like my first guy, that rival, died. Sure. Oh, wonderful. What are we going to get out of this? Military tech? Nice. Not bad, not bad. Probably nothing I'm going to spend for a while because I'm not sure Barry's going to make a good capital. Wow, they took a big chunk. $14. Cathar religion. Now this is interesting. Now that's fun. That I'm secretly Cathar. I still would prefer the Hermetic Society over any religious society. Oh, yuck. She's so gross. I'm wondering if I should build a castle or a city here. And if I should keep trying to fabricate a claim here, or if I should grow in power inside this duchy. And if I am, what do I pick up first, right? Salerno, probably. Alright, let's switch this fab. I think I am going to go with the barracks after all. Trying to keep an eye on Constantinople. I don't want my spy master to get sick. So this January I'm going to be 16. Hey, Yogo Pro Bro, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Oh, of course I am. Setting high goals? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I've never done any of the HRE achievements. I've never done the SPQR achievements, so my last game kind of ground to a halt. Since 2.7.1, we had some Black Death problems I talked about a little bit at the beginning of the stream. Suffice to say, if you're playing on deadly major epidemics, you just end up in a game situation where you're permanent Black Death and it's not really playable. Oh, alright. So my choices right now are try and marry for something here. I think that's 3 sons. He's got lots of daughters, but I think they're all hitched, right? Oh, that's interesting. Duchess of Friuli. And I was about to take Padua as well. He's got lots of daughters. This is my niece? How the hell is that? Oh, tricky. Who may it be that gets to embark on this journey to become the Roman Empire? Well, I started, and I've just started, it was a 769, as Count Dalfer and Barry. I kind of thought that he was the worst count start in Italy. He doesn't fit any of my goals so far, because we want a religion shift off of Catholic onto something else. Probably not Cathar, but we've got that as an option right now. I'd really like to go Nestorian instead, but I'm not sure if that works with some of the other achievements. I think you have to be Catholic with a religious head, so either any one of the other heresies besides Cathar, because Cathar doesn't have a religious head. There's no pope, so I don't think that they can have the HRE creation achievement. As for SPQR, I think you just have to have control of the Byzantines and then control of a certain amount of territory, and then you can form the faction. So this is our dynasty right now. We have 2 living members, me and my half-sister here. Although her children are of another dynasty, so when she dies it's just going to be me. I am the head of this family right now. My father here died in 766. And I am the last scion of House Gandolfingi. Oh, he didn't get strong. We're trying to breed this this random courtier because he happened to have a strong trait. You say the head and only male of the house. Alas, none to worry, as you will make many children and conquer many lands. It's just as likely that I get game over pretty quick here. But we'll see. We will see. I'm thinking I should probably ally myself, if possible, with one of these other dukes here in Italy. get some claims on their dukedoms. Ferrara is only 3. It's these 3 territories here by de jure, right? Friuli is these 4 by de jure. How many daughters has he got? He has 1 who's 8 and timid. Who is the strongest duke in Italy right now? Yeah, it is him at 20%. And then my liege at 18. So this is probably my best bet for an alliance right now, internally, I'm thinking. Oh, and he won't do it! Okay. Well, he's got brothers. Right? He has brothers, I think. Oh no, are they all dead? Shit! He killed off his family. Poor health. Pneumonia. Well, I guess he doesn't have brothers. What about this one? Can I get a... That's a no there as well. Christ almighty, okay. So I guess we do have to go somewhere in here first. There's a girl here who's my niece. How is she my niece now? Oh, my other half-sister. Can I even make that match? Wants matrilineal. Oh, okay, okay. She's sick though. She's sick. Let's try this. She's 2. So the advantages to having a betrothal with someone who is very young is that you have a long period of time in which you can use the seduction focus and get a bunch of bastards without incurring any kind of negative opinion with your wife, because you're not married yet. Yogo Probro says, look at the cup half full rather than half empty, lad. There's always the ability to restart should you fail. Kappa. Yeah, you're right, of course. If nothing else, this gives me a nap with him, right? Which I can break him at my leisure, but the AI tends to honor. So I could go barracks 2. Or militia training ground. Let's go militia training ground. Oh man, I am not even on his radar right now as far as... No, wait a second. I'm looking at... Here we are, here we are. So I'm 4%. I am not his strongest vassal. I still think I go scholarship first. I mean, she's 2, right? So... Nice, and that worked out. You see, so I had this woman who is 26 and a genius. She trained me and I got very good education here. Mastermind theologian. So I'm thinking... oh, my piety's a little bit high. I want to go Paragon of Virtue first. So let's invite a random holy man. Excellent. Die. You're dead now. So now I should be able to Paragon of Virtue. And we're going to go Scholarship first, and we're going to go Seduction second. I am not going to take Scholarship as a lifestyle trait. I think, although I haven't tested it yet, that you can get either Theologian, Scholar, or Mystic when you're high enough member of the Hermetic Society, which we're going to join right away. At least I think I can join it, right? Sure hope so. Good, I can. So we are now part of the Hermetic Society. You say, this mustache is a bit heretical. Alright. There we go. That's looking a little bit better, I think. He's blonde, right? So blondes don't have the best looking hair, I think. Oh, we got this one here. This is quite a beard for a 16-year-old. Oh, I like this one too, actually. No, I think I like the first one better, so let's back that up a bit. Look at this, looks a little bit more Italian, I think. We're gonna go scholarship first. We have exactly 50 gold, so that should be enough to I should earn the 5 gold that I need for the second step of building the observatory pretty easily. Now, an apprentice I need. Okay. Well, let's make it my court physician. Now, why is he not like me? Does he not know? This is the guy that converted me to Cathar secretly. And he doesn't like me now? Like, don't you know I'm a secret Cathar? Make him my regent as well. That's pretty good. We still might become friends. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a war focus at some point as well to get this martial skill up, but everything else is pretty good. You say, perfect. Now you do not look like a man whose thoughts are to tickle pickles for nothing more than a nickel. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so... Oh yeah, this is worth. We're gonna go with the gods first. And I guess I should write a paper and get ingredients. We're gonna go... Let's go marketplace. Carefully observe the sky. Oh, we're doing good. Tell me of the gods, and what do we get? +3 learning. That's nice. That's nice. Oh! I'm just having a stretch. Give me a sec. Our sire believes in all the holy Vate nation. For look, feast your eyes on his martial skill and his state marshal. His state marshal's pretty good. My counselor being 16. Although this organized the army hasn't fired nearly as much as I would have liked it to. Alright, let's go top to bottom in age here and just check in case that there's anybody rich out there that we can invite into our court. Wilfredo. Geez, not looking that great. I mean, there's a low chance time to time, but it's worth looking every week, you know. Not every week, but every little bit in a year. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna fire our steward, unfortunately. But I don't think that we incur negative opinion for that, right? Oh, yes we do. That's too bad. Hire him back right away. $12 gold for 50 cultural points is absolutely worth it. And 25 gold for 3 ingredients is also worth it. My problem right now is that That puts us, oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, so let's hit yes, that'd be interesting. Earning trust is earning gold. And this woman is strong, we're gonna make a move with her. We'll hold our end of the deal when you hold yours. That's been much interesting, more so than any other things I've tried. Free just, free +1 stewardship. So now I've got a lover as well, who's strong. That's very nice. Hey, Kupferdrash II. He said 20 state marshal, good. You don't agree? Anything below 30 isn't good? Yeah, my marshal's only 4. My marshal skill, and then my marshal, the counselor, is only 16. So he was making kind of a joke about it being 420. I also don't think it's that good, but here we are, right? It's the state. Okay, and now we're firing our other counselor, who's actually pretty decent. So he's going to be a little bit upset. But we'll hire him. Ooh, get the mayor. That'll make him happy. I think we were fab claims on Salerno, right? Yeah, that's the better of the counties in Benevento. It's got 2 baronies, so if I can get control of it, I'd be very pleased. Here's my problem, though, is that I need 28 more gold. Because we're going to have a observatory event coming up that's going to cost me 30. Now, it's fantastic that I was able to get 3 different ingredients, right? So this is at least 2 potions worth of stuff. Although I'm kind of saving my potions for myself. And I should have a theorem paper go through. Look, here it is. Training ground finished, that's great. So he says no. He says yes. That's 2 to 3, 4 to 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. So that should pass. Alright, now we're firing my marshal. Let's look out there and see if there's any better marshals. There are not. Okay, so that Study the Stars event is finished. So I've got a 50% chance of getting Proud, a 50% chance of getting Temperate. I'd like to get Temperate. I think the Temperate's a little bit better with the stewardship bonus, whereas Proud doesn't really get me anything apart from monthly prestige. Not useless, but not as useful, I think. So I got Proud after all. +2 learning and some esoteric power, so I think I should be able to scry myself now. Oh. No, I can't. Theorem paper is what's next. Scrying is after initiate, alright. You say, I see you just started the new run as a count, so no breed yet. That's right, there's no... My heir is my sister, my half-sister. She's trying to kill me. Right? I don't think I can make her end the plot. She won't. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on this to make sure that I can knock out all the backers. Right now she only has 40% plot power by herself, and she's my heir. That's why she wants to kill me. My other half-sister died of syphilis, go figure. And we're just trying to, yeah, get the ball rolling here. It's a new campaign. Mm-hmm. We're gonna invite her anyway, because she's attractive. No. Let's do something in the court, please. Okie dokie. So we're about halfway to 30 now. I'd like to get there. I mean, I'm going to spend the 30 gold no matter what. Oh, nice. What are we going to get? Military advances again. Very good. Like I said, we're going to... Oh no, he thinks the kid is his. Well, it didn't end up being strong anyway, so that's not a big deal. But my lover has died in childbirth, so there are some advantages here. We might get a lover's memento, which would be very good. Oh, this woman joined the... I didn't know that she could join societies. Well, let's marry her to the genius, I guess. Marry him to the genius, I mean. Yeah, look at that. We do get the lover's momentum. So we're going to seek solace at her grave. And then we get... Oh, no. My rival showed up. Hope I get diligent here. Probably won't. Got cynical instead. Looks like I didn't get the lover's memento. I got a rival. Well, that sucks. I thought we were going to get a lover's memento, and instead we got nothing. That is not good. I think my... Did she just die? Yeah, that's nice. She died. So at least I don't have the plot against me anymore. I'm going to pay for that. But the problem is that my heir is now outside my dynasty. And that's just too bad, because this guy had a kid who's actually my kid. Could have been my bastard. I could have legitimized him. You say, imprison, in your opinion, is better than end plot. Unfortunately, I mean, I know what you mean. And we can go back to that, but she was not in my court, so I couldn't imprison her. You say, use the character finder. There are better wives than that way than the marriage button. I mean, the match that I made for my courtier, mind you, that was not for me, I thought was pretty good. So that was my rival, or who is now my rival, who is attractive, who I married to a genius. Like, that works out just fine. And I did think that I found the best match for myself here. Not using the character finder, but just clicking around. This match puts me in a non-aggression pact with my liege. So I should be able to gobble up as much as possible in territory. Without having to worry about him screwing around with me. Ooh, died of gout, hey? So I have some choices here. The best person that I can invite is 14, right? I kind of think I'm better off randomly rolling. Ooh, 6 gold though. Alright, let's do it. We got a 15, so it's one better. I think I'm just going to stop with that. That'll be fine. Oh, I had a 16 earlier. Well, this guy counts as a loyalist, which is nice. I'd like to have a loyalist on my council. You say age 4, that's risky. It is. As soon as we're done with the scholarship focus, we're going to go seduction second. And after we get seduction, it's going to be much less risky. There's the 30 I have to spend. So we're going to be bankrupt for a bit. Hopefully we can get out of the hole before we get any negative province modifiers. I really hope so. We'll see. Ah, nice. That's nice to see. I like this guy because he's patient. The cruel, I don't like so much. But the patient is nice. The +10 defense, or +20 defense, pardon me. And we are out of the hole pretty soon. There we are. Okay. So I've got Divine Advice for 3 more years. If I remember rightly, Stars is Stewardship. Yeah, sure, I'll study this guy. Stars is Stewardship, or Sun is Stewardship. Gods is Learning. Secrets hidden throughout the world is Intrigue. Sun is Stewardship, Gods is Learning. I don't remember what Stars is. Best way to do it is to find out, right? Diplomacy. So Stars is Diplomacy, Sun is Stewardship. I gotta keep that stuff straight. Gonna lose 25 gold here, that's too bad. He's saying you don't have to invite your wife as long as you're in good enough relation to the liege of the nameless courtier. Right, okay. Did I do that? Did I invite the wife? Good advice anyway. I guess I lose the 25 gold here, which is too bad. I should be able to level up pretty quickly though. As soon as I hit that 3-year mark. So this is another little bit of risk. I don't like being negative there. There we are. There's the level up. So now I should be able to scry and brew potions. You said it'd be a shame if all of your liege's heir dies and your wife was left as the successor. You know, you're right. That would be a damn shame, wouldn't it? What a terrible situation that might be. Let's just think that through, hey? We got a 15 here, and that's it. We got a 15 that we can invite to our plot. There are two women, totaling 22. So we're looking at 37, I think. 37 on top of 27. We can get above 50. Right? We can get above 50. Let's go back. We might be able to skip a generation there. Let's investigate this guy's children. So we're 34 on this kid. Oh really? And nobody wants to plot to kill that little kid? That's pretty lame. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not gonna pay into that plot. I just wanted to have a look. See, I was actually going to plot a fabrication on this, right? Which I can't do yet, but I should be able to do soon. Oh, so it looks like I failed that Observe Sky. That's too bad. It was a waste of 25 gold. I couldn't have known that before. You say you don't plot below 120? It depends, right? I mean, I'm literally not doing anything right now. So what's the disadvantage to plotting? Oh, maybe I get caught. That's not a big deal. Alright, so here's my last chance at Diligent. I got a 3 out of 10 chance. I missed it, it looks like. That's too bad. I would have loved to have picked up Diligent. Alright, so Lightfoot Leader kind of sucks. But getting him up to 19 is pretty good. That actually makes him way better than this guy. So let's switch them off. And then put in that 15 as a commander. Alright, so we're saving up our monies again. I want to... Do I have any Nestorians? Let's turn that off and put this on yes. We're gonna go my religious group. Oh no, not my. I want my religious group. Sort this top to bottom. Get down to the ends. Oh, where are you at? I think I switched it bottom to top. There's Orthodox, LMNO. Yeah, so it's gonna be higher than Orthodox. Oh, come on, scroll. What we're looking for here is Nestorians. We got 1. I can't afford to send him a present. 2 and 3. Alright, later then. Oh, I see a disease coming in. Now this is nice. So it's 2 years of -10 vassal opinion, but I get to pick up Brave, right? And all I lose is Piety. Now the 50 Piety is kind of a big deal because I'm trying to get Paragon of Virtue. But Brave is fantastic, right? You say you can now search for the religion as well. Oh, maybe I'm misunderstanding you. In CF as well. You have to explain what you mean. I'm not sure that I understand what you're on about there. Oh, I guess I have a law change that I could have done 3 years ago. You say may still be buggy. Yeah, it wouldn't let me search there. Right now, ooh, affection weight of 182. I kind of feel like I should close my gates. Let's see if it goes close to the mainland. Like, I do have disease access here from the coast. Oh, we're getting close now. 187 it says. 189. Yeah, we're closing our gates now for sure. The Kingdom of Italy. Wonderful. Uh-oh. That's not good. He's going to form the Holy Roman Empire. That is not good at all. This guy needs to die. I mean, hopefully he does. Well, so I just had the NPC form the Holy Roman Empire. Looks like I'm not going to be doing that, am I? I want to check what my achievement is here for Holy Roman Empire. I have to form it, right? Yeah, I have to found the Holy Roman Empire to get that. So this game isn't over yet. It is not over yet. Let's Let's drag these guys back inside. He can stay up there. We'll drag him in with that. And this fellow we'll put back on state. Why is he worse? Is he sick? He's infirm. Okay. I'm not going to invite anybody else while I have the diseases. Oh. I'm gaining prestige and losing piety. This should be the other way around, I think. But it's foolish paranoia. I'm keeping all of my ingredients, obviously. Looks like I can borrow money from the merchants again. So we can do that at least. Upgrade our castles a little bit more. Prepare for the coming fight. If I can get any kind of claim would be nice though. Alright, so here's my chance. I think we're gonna stop with this achievement and keep the heliocentrist scholar. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to... I mean, my wife now is 8, right? So I still have, what, 8 years before she's old enough to marry? That's more than enough time, I think, that I can get seductor. And I'm not exactly sure if it's still possible to get 2 lifestyle traits, but I'm going to try to get seductor and then use this is the society chance later. What will happen to me as count? We got a good omen. My liege's council is discontent. We've just had a succession. To plot to kill this guy. What can we get? We got a 20, we got an 8, 1 woman, and that's it, hey? Okay. My wife should have a claim when this guy dies, I think. I want to see what my plot power is to kill the Duke. A 15 and the woman, that's it. So that's not very strong at all. Offer him a nap back. Oh, I lost honesty? That's no problem. I think that helps balance me out a little bit. So he's no longer Chancellor because he died. Who's our new mayor? Ooh, intrigue of 11. Not very strong. No, hold on. Let's reset that. So the best I can get out there is a 12. I mean, it is what it is, right? Oh, I probably should have invited him yet. Because look, now he shows up. We make him our counselor. And he's a dead man because he's not in seclusion. So we're going to put him to fabricate on Salerno anyway. If he's going to get sick, he's going to get sick. Okay, so we got a food issue. Food set to 5, and it doesn't look like this consumption is dying out. The name of the game is basically eat the first person that you come across. Okay, I've gained stressed. I've got imprisonment on Sozo. Oh no, she's the genius. Okay, so I was at 5. If I put her in the dungeon, we go down to 4. I'm going to put her in the dungeon, and we're going to put her in house arrest. So we should be at food 4 now. You say check for agnatic suggestion. If she can, get a weak claim. So it is agnatic cognatic. She should get, I mean, territory, right? She should be, well, if there were no sons, she would get territory. So I need to kill these 2 men. And she'll be the oldest, so she'll get the main title. Then my wife will have it, my kids will have it. So these are who I have to assassinate here, these 2 guys here. I think I should switch off to this. Although, while I'm in seclusion, I don't think I can seduce anybody. Yeah. Let's do it anyway. Now is a great time to invite people who might be rich into my court. Oh wow, look at this guy. He's already sick. Let's mark here with an asterisk. It's a good time to invite them because they're going to come. They're not going to be in seclusion. They're going to get sick and die really fast. I don't even have to spy on them in order to force that along. Okay. That was actually pretty good. That was a good haul so far. I think I got, I think maybe some of these women might have been just because, so that's 130, 100, and 50. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay, so we can make our lady and keepers my mistress. The problem with that is that we're currently diseased and we are in seclusion. If we invite her into the court, she's got a very high chance of just dying. Whereas, if I go better and make her mine, I get +1 intrigue and plus 10% plot discovery for 30 years. You say, for the money, I don't think that this is still viable. It's very viable. It absolutely is. In fact, it's easier than it's ever been. Because of this joint court equals yes filter, it's very easy to go through. Instead of searching like thousands of NPCs, you only have to search hundreds. It's still very viable. I think we're gonna go bet her and make her mine what a spy she'll make, because if I just invite her, she's gonna catch consumption and die for sure. This woman, yeah, we're gonna eat her. She's edible. Ooh, got lover's pox? That's too bad. Look, we died, we lost George already, we went up 50 gold. So, absolutely, it's perfect. Yes, eat the rats. We are at food 5 again, right? Because eating that woman put us up 1 food. Consumption's still not dying out, but I think we're fine. Man, it looks like this revolt is doing pretty well. How strong is this guy anyway? 10.3? It's actually a lot weaker than you would expect. Clear off some of these messages. Oh, there we lost this guy and we gained his gold as well. So Ema is the only one left. She's got a little kid, but the kid is just as good a chance of dying as she does. You see, interesting, I thought that this was fixed in this patch. I don't really see that as being broken. Okay, where do we go next? Training ground or stables, hey? I think training ground first. And then after that we're looking at, we need technology to level this stuff up. I'm going to suck my Spy Master back in. I see that there's Camp Fever over there now. Looks like we lost one of our commanders. That's too bad. I'm not going to invite anybody because of the consumption issue. So I have to wait for that to go away before I fill up my commanders again. Let me reword it into rebalanced. You thought it was rebalanced. Okay, so there was a thing with your minor vassals, for example, your barons, that was rebalanced. It used to be that, like, say I had a castle here with a minor vassal in charge of it, right? And a vassal in charge of a minor holding, much like Salerno here has the barony of Sarno. If this guy dies, the liege only inherits 50% of the money. It used to be 100%, so that was definitely rebalanced. And I'm not sure when it was. It was sometime between 2.6 and 2.7 that I noticed it, because assassinating barons used to be a great way to boost your income as well, quite significantly. Isn't that my lover right here? Uh-oh, I think that might be my kid. Yep. Easy come, easy go, right? I don't know if this is going to work because of the seclusion issue. Ooh, I lose brave. It doesn't say that I lose brave, but that's what this means. That's why it's on this button. Oh, I didn't. That's a bug. That's a bug. I should lose brave. But we're going to brew ourselves a potion now, since we have stressed and depressed. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. So I'm getting that. Uh-oh, my marshal is now sick. We could become close friends. Might as well, hey? Look, it was the flu the whole time. Okay, I don't gain anything from that, so I don't really see that I should press this. Alright, consumption finally dying out. How old is my wife now? 10. Okay, we still have plenty of time. So it looks like Genoa was revoked. What's he gonna do with it now? You say it is harder to get bastards nowadays. The AI has to suspect treason now to get a bastard. Of course, I'm the last friggin' county that has consumption. There we are. Let's open those gates now. Stables next. A paranoid spouse or something in that regard. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I lost my spy master. That's too bad. I've got a 20, but he's sick too. Put my steward back on taxes. Alright, that's good, I guess. Now we were looking at inviting people to be commanders, right? This guy is brave, which isn't too bad. Wonderful, more tech. So it looks like we got culture that time. That's good. Finally, we got something positive out of that. Okay, we're starting to see some oh man, we were just getting somewhere. That's not a big deal. This is all that's available to join court. Let's put Diplo range on, join court off. Women, unmarried, anybody strong. My religious group. So this is what's available. We got one right here. He wants me to become a commander. Sure, that's fine. Is she gonna come yet? Higher tier problems, hey? Alright, let's arrange her a marriage. To win it. Oh, that's his lover as well? Well. Poachers will be eliminated. This ends up being a bad seduced target. Death by hanging. Good and good. They're both happy with that. I'm going to stop seducing her. Let's look for other genetic traits that might be worth Okay, everyone there is too old. I want adult to be yes. So here's one that will come if I pay her a little bit of money. This is a higher tier problem. Is she sick or something? You say look for an architect for extra siege speed. I would just get a siege leader, probably more likely than an architect. But things like brave, patient especially. Patient I value higher than brave. Oh, geez. Okay, good. Did we just have a succession? Yes, we did. Alright, let's see if we can invite her with a little bit of cash. Whew. I get owed a patient for 5 years. I can give her diligent, but I gain stress. Learn on her own. Ask her star sign. Let's try that out. Vini Vidi Vici. And let's start that again. You say in your game, siege leaders with high martial are scarce, but architects are available. I only have 2 commander slots anyway. Oh, he wants me to build a laboratory? I don't really want to build a laboratory. I don't really have the gold to afford making a good one. Because you need at least, like, probably 90 gold to get a decent laboratory. And you're looking at, like, 250, 300 to get state-of-the-art. And I don't have the money for it, so I think I'm just going to skip this. Alright, so our stable's finished. Next we're looking at keep, but that's a long way off. Oh, looks like my nephew has inherited a Prutium. Why is she not getting pregnant? Am I at least leveling up right now? Okay, I am. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. She's got chased. That lowers the success of... You say Castletown for more tax money. Yeah, I'm already at max level of Castletown, and I don't have the technology right now to upgrade it any further, nor the gold to pay for it, incidentally, but the technology is actually a bigger hurdle than the gold is. You say it takes 2 months to get the pregnant trait? Yeah, but I've been seducing her for quite some time now. Probably a year and a bit. Looks like I lost a commander. Let's reset this. Although I'll come back to that in a second because we're going to look for somebody else. Join court, yes. So, lots of women want to come. Lots of women are into it. That's nice. But we're looking for men in particular. We need commanders. Nobody good. No architects either, you can see. If I put this on Diplo, yes. We're going to have ruler, no. Let's look for little yellow hands. We got one here, a flanker, 21. Which is great. Which is super strong. I think that's going to be our pick. Send him a little present and invite him to our court. I think actually he would make a better marshal than who we've got. Slightly, yeah. But flanker's a better trait than Lightfoot leader, so maybe we'll just keep him as a commander for a while. I mean, how many successful seductions have we had here already? Oh, we got seducer level 2. That's nice. Let's reset this and look for strong women. Diplo range has to be yes. I'm not seeing any that'll come with invitations. False religion, she says. It's got a fair point. This one we looked at already. She's still the lover of this. Oh, they're not lovers anymore. Then it's a higher tier problem, right? Yeah. We got this 25-year-old here. She's married. Something else we need to eliminate here. An adult, yes please. So these are the only, yeah, this is the only Christian. That's not looking too great for us. Let's go adult no, and start with the older ones. All right. So nobody can get invited there. We got one already. We'll invite her. She's also chaste. It's the chaste thing that's killing me, that minus 15% to that minus 15% to fertility. Eat me alive. So there's 2 more. I don't have the patience for this. Let's go on to this one. Ema? Sure, let's make a move. Alright, so that's one. Oh, what happened here? She was given independence? That's just weird. What are you giving me? A diplomat, hey? Not a very good one, though. Yes, I endorse it. I should be able to write my own paper at this point, right? We'll start that again. Get some more ingredients. I think my learning is high enough that we can go into the hills and I won't get food poisoning. Ema has died of poor health. That's so lucky. The kid now has all the money. I can rank up again. That's brilliant. Okay, 3 more ingredients. That's awesome. Another attractive there. I'd really rather do strong than attractive. I guess I don't have a lot of choices, do I? Alright, that gave me horoscope. Make horoscope. Magus is next. In fact, if he dies, I can be a Magus without having to worry about anything. He's too far away for me to interact with, though. So let's just hope he dies pretty quick. He's stressed after all. How old is my wife at this point? 13, okay. I'm gonna do that twice in a row. Ah, here we are. Master Seducer, that's what we're looking for. Sure, I'll pay 20 gold to try and boost your learning a little bit, that's sure. Wait, how was my choice, I possess a great mind, I get published Ethereum paper plus 2 learning exactly as I was successful, even though this is a failure screen? This has got to be a bug. I mean, I'm going to take advantage of it, but that can't be operating properly. I'm going to add all these women as lovers. Maybe it's my fertility that's low. All right. So let's look at these plots right now. Oh, let's release her from prison and seduce her. That's two women, and then 1, 2, 3 men. That's 7, 16, and 18 altogether. So that would be 34, 41, plus the 16 here. Oh, come on, brain, don't fail me now. That's 57. That's over 100. That is over 100. I think there was one woman there still, right? Do I see her? I guess she was pretty low on plot power. Oh, no, there she is, there she is. There, 22. Oh, this is going to be good. Let's mark her for a second. I'm going to flick this plot off. I don't want to get exposed for plotting just yet. Alright, so we added another lover there. Let's seduce her. Oh, someone's plotting against me. And there's a lot of people that are in on it. Stop backing the plot. Stop backing the plot. Stop backing the plot. Stop backing the plot. Alright, let's do that one more time. Okay, let our love grow. We're at 100. So yeah, she's in on the plot now. I think that was the only woman on this list. So that's... We got 58. I can invite 3 men. Ooh, not quite. So that's 44. I can invite 2 men. Well, let's just start with him. And then we'll invite everyone. That gets us over 100, right? And... oh, nice, 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 nice. Let's legitimize this kid. Please save my little boy. Gets +1 health. Perfect. So we finally have an heir. Or we should finally. This should... I mean, come on. Why isn't this flicking over? She's 14. Let's think about this plot again. Oh, look at this. Another little woman, hey? Let's seduce her. Nice. So we did get 1 more learning for our court physician. Oops. That was pretty fast. Okay, yeah, let our love grow. That should push her to 100. And she should come into the plot now, I think. I don't even see her on the list anymore. That's weird. Okay, so we have a 50% chance of getting one learning, but a 1 in 5 chance of getting drunkard. Or a 1 in 5 chance of getting temperate, hey? Let's roll the dice. We didn't get the learning and we didn't get drunkard. I'm gonna horoscope my kid, I guess. Diplomacy, hey? Oh no, my apprentice has died. Let's search everyone. The highest learning man that I can invite is 18. Well, let's invite him. We're gonna recruit a court position. Alright, so he's arrived. Let's just see what the recruit gives us. A 20 for 10. That seems worth it. That's the first court physician I've seen in a while that has actually been any good. Alright, and he's a Jew. I don't think he could be my court chaplain. That's pretty interesting. Let's keep an eye on that plot against me. No, that's foolish paranoia. So my wife is going to be 16 pretty soon. Looks like people are being... Looks like my plot's been discovered actually, because people are being wiped out of it. No. Why won't it let me seduce her? Okay, the first boy finally becomes my heir. The last thing I think I'm going to do before I switch off here is I'm going to seduce this girl. I should just bump my plot power up a little bit. Lost my chancellor. Hmm. 75% chance I gain stress. Give it to me. Oh, wonderful. Legitimize her. And we'll legitimize him. So now we got a nice little family going here. Is he gonna win? There's no way, right? Alright, let's seduce her. Let our love grow. Then we marry her. Give me the money. We're hitched. Got enough lovers, I think. I'm feeling pretty good all around. Let's go with theology for a while. Get a few more points in learning. Plus help me get my piety up, right? Ooh. Measles right next door. Let's give it a month or two. June. July. Oh, spreading that way. Yeah, I'd say it's time to shut the gates. Why can't I fabricate a claim on this, I wonder? Is it because of our nap? If he's successful on this claim, because this war is for Benevento, right? But he's got a strong claim on it. If this is successful, I should be able to fabricate a claim on the next guy. Nice. So he died. This guy died. Isn't that what happened? This was the guy with the claim, I think. Oh, that's just unlucky. Alright, let's break that non-aggression pact. This motherfucker's building more churches. I don't like it. It still won't let me fabricate a claim, or plot to gain a claim. Oh, nice. Yeah, gain gregarious. That'd be great. One gold for 5 piety. Okay. Start of the Viking Age. Nice. Alright, I think my wife is going to be ticked with me for being a lecherous bastard. Oh, shouldn't even notice. Not a big deal. She says it's no problem. That's nice. She's so considerate. So I'm going to embrace Italian culture here. Well, I'm surprised this measles hasn't spread yet. Oh, and it's just died off. So let's open these gates back up. I can gain sympathy for Judaism. Or 50 piety. I'll take the piety. Thank you very much. Oh, I lost my court chaplain. What can we invite from out there? We got an 18. That's not going to work. We got a 16 here. A couple of 16s. This guy's not looking too bad, actually. He's gay, so he really thinks I'm cute. And he likes me quite a bit. Let's make sure that all of my counselors are properly assigned. And let's see if there's somewhere out there with a higher diplomacy score that I can invite. I got a 15. Hates me. Let's do it anyway. Alright, let's invite randoms to our court again. Well, not randoms, specifically rich people. You know, I forgot to look to star that kid of Ema's after Ema died. The most fun you can have. Okay, let's have another look at my kids. This guy's 4. We're going to need to heritage switch him to Italian. We're going to switch all of these to Italian with heritage focus. No, let's rekindle our love. Lost my steward there, that's too bad. Oh, and my marshal? What in the hell is going on? So we got a marshal right there. We do not seem to have a good steward. Is there anyone that we could invite? We got a 19. No, she's a woman. We got a 19 right here. We could invite there. She despises justice. And I think that she's an idiot. Wow, we're not really into each other anymore, are we? Alright, let's track down that kid for a second, hey? Did we lose him? Maybe he died already. He might have died already. Are any of these mothers Ema? No, none of them are. And it's not going to show our old lovers because they're dead. I guess I just don't have to worry about it. Now, in terms of the society, I think we should horoscope the rest of our children, right? Battlefield, that's nice. Diplomacy, diplomacy. Okay. And we got a new commander, 17. And a duelist, no less. Oh, he's already been appointed, okay. My wife is pregnant. That's good, I gave her lover's pox. We got truces. Okay, okay, I see. So that truce because of the broken non-aggression pact is probably why. Oh, okay, so my lover died, which is bad. But we might get a memento this time. We might not, but we might. Okay, Seek stole us at her grave. Okay, and finally we get the memento. So we got that going for us. That's pretty nice. Now the pact is gone. Can I fabricate a claim now? Let's have a look at my vassals, hey? Well, let's say the town then, because we don't have any vassals that are lower than that. Another son, that's good. Oh, this is a natural born though. That's extra good. Observe the sky, okay. I think my divine advice from the gods has run out. Nice, we got it back, no problem. We have imprisonment on her. Now, why do we have imprisonment? Why was she excommunicated? Alright, so she's not going to be happy about that. We broke up. Out of touch. She doesn't like that I legitimized some bastard children. She's not going to like that for another 20 years. Died of the plague? Now hold on a second. Someone, I think, some Satanist, I think, must have used his Satan powers on this guy. Alright. Yeah, we'll legitimize this guy as well. Wow, she hates me. 30 gold, hey? That's over a year's income. Sorry, buddy. Good morning, Lord Machiavellian. You say, who are you playing as this time, and do you have any long-term goals of this play? So we are currently playing as the Count of Barry. I chose this character because he was the only child count in Italy. The game is definitely not moving as fast as we would have liked. My first goal was to create the Holy Roman Empire, and that friggin' Carloman, he did it on his own. So that's not too good. And my second long-term goal would be some SPQR achievements with Rome. I embraced Italian culture, so that we can get some benefit from defensive pike and the Italian cultural buildings, right? The pike training ground, which gives pikemen morale. Not quite as good, I think, as Scottish culture, but Scottish culture doesn't exist yet. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Right now we're trying to fabricate a claim in Salerno. And our liege, we are trying to assassinate him, although it's not really going that well. And just kind of waiting for something good to happen. Okay. So my first kid, heritage focus, trying to get him off of Irish and onto Italian. No, absolutely not. Let's hope that pays off. My wife is pregnant again. That's pretty good. So we got lots of children here. Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, it just didn't work. He's not necessarily dead just because he's sickly, but he's probably gonna die. Oh, he just did. Well, go figure. Nice. We're getting pretty close to becoming Madness on our own. Which is good, because I'd love to get my magnum opus finished. Sure, it can't hurt to be a little bit safer. Very prosperous, that's nice to see. Oh, nice. 21 and a flanker. And these last 4 people, I think, are rich people. The next little bit of money I think I'm going to spend is probably going to be on a keep. Or I might just save it. Garlic? Here, have this garlic. That'll fix it. What a dummy. Why'd I ever trust that guy? So my marauding pirates should be gone soonish? Oh, it's next year in August. My mistake. Okay, so we got 2 new children here. And the other one. Perfect. Okay, Secrets of the World, Secrets of the World. What are we going to pick? Let's go with Intrigue, hey? I want to get that score up a little bit. Suspected Impaler. He wants me to build a laboratory. I'm 34. Alright, let's do it. We're going to go Secrets of the World there to try and get a little bit higher score for our intrigue. Let's hope that we get some good divine advice. Looks like another one of my lovers died. Alright, efficient and accessible. So we did get +1 intrigue out of that. I don't think it's moving our plot power up too much. I can boost it 3%. That's it. Okay, so I don't know how much gold I want to spend on this. Not very much. Let's go with a small but varied setup. I want to get at least one learning out of the laboratory, but that's it. Let's go in time they will learn. Let's say better. Ooh, no. Ooh. So I'm losing an ingredient. That's too bad. I've got 5, which is a good amount. Could always use more though. Let's save what can be saved. And the next one, which should cost 20, we'll hire here. The most expensive and durable glass. And that's all I'm spending on the laboratory. Everything else is going to be the free choices. I'm kind of entertained that this spy master is so shitty and keeps giving me the worst kind of advice. Here, drink this magic potion. There's lots of garlic in it. Now my breath smells like garlic. Here, this magic water will help. So we got +1 learning out of our laboratory. I'm pretty pleased with that. Looks like I can rank up to Magus now. So that's fantastic. Oh, so I can't double up my lifestyle trait. One of the qualifications is you have to have lifestyle traits fewer than 1. Alright. 500 esoteric knowledge and a magnum opus is on the way. We could hold a grand debate. That's worth it. Let's do that. I've got... Ooh, and we can acquire ingredients as well. So... I am brave. The last time that I went out hunting prize animal parts, I had a very low martial score, and I lost brave and took craven. So I want to try this again. We have above 8, which is around what people consider the minimum score in any given category. I mean, I know 5 is the minimum so that you don't get the incompetent leader malice, but 8 is kind of like the minimum for getting anything done. So let's try and get some animal parts. Let's catch our prey. My paper was successful. Let the debate commence. Ooh, interesting. Mugrin explained that Falco, right here, Falco, my spy master, tried to convince him to declare the entire building sacred ground. Yeah, that's it. Fuck that guy. What else we got out there? Not very much for men, actually. Let's think. In technology, oh, I can't level this up at all. It really kind of hurts you when you don't have Duke and you don't have passive tech gain. Alright, it's gotta be a man. 14 is the best I can do. Why is he at -23? I guess it's irrelevant. Let's invite him. I'm not sure what these feelings are. Scholarly appreciation, budding friendship, or envious. You say you've returned. Did you miss something important? Like, did you become immortal? No. Basically, nothing has happened. I did level up to magus in my secret society, and we are going to do our magnum opus pretty soon, but nothing of significance have changed. Alright, let's make this guy our spy master. Let's make him master of the horse. Let's give him a little... no, I don't have a lot of money. We'll just save off on that. And we're going to put him into Constantinople to gather what he can gather. Some of these parts will prove useful. So I didn't get Craven. We did get one more anno part, so we're back up to 5 ingredients at least. And he wants a favor. If I support him in the council. Alright, I'll support him. I don't really lose anything by it. Oh, that's good. My oldest son is now properly Italian. I sound like your GM in TBE. What is TBE, Cuperdrush? I won the debate, so I got my gold back and some prestige and some esoteric knowledge. I'm very close to making my magnum opus now. Ruler, title, revocation, sovereignty law, that's nice. Oh, and one of my guys gets organizer, which is a pretty nice trait. Got a special tithe, that's good. Let's write my magnum opus now. Well, yeah, let's write it now. You meant Furry, the Black Eye, an RPG system. Interesting. Okay, I would love to get the Universal Panacea. I think that's a really good one to begin with, as you do get a bonus health. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Who's your rival? This guy? Yeah, dude. Have a fight. Huh? Nothing happened? You're just happy I let you fight? Okay. Okay, so alchemy. Oh yes, I should encourage it. I don't feel lustful anymore. That's fine. I have a lot of kids. Uh-oh. Universal Panacea. Is he losing this war? No, he's winning. What is this for? Holy Roman War for Cablia. Okay. He's getting his ass kicked. Look at this. 14k stack. He's only got 12-7. Getting wrecked. Okay. Let's see what quality I got. Quality 4, so this is pretty much the best one, I think. I've never seen anything better than quality 4 yet. So that's pretty nice. +2 learning, +1 health. I'm pretty happy with that. What are my chances here to fabricate a claim? It says 15%. It just doesn't seem to be working. So that makes his 18.4%, right? Okay, we're gonna go with the stars, I think. Oh, nice. We got a commander who is brave and skill 22. Not as good as either of these ones, but still pretty okay. A good backup. Yeah, we're not doing that quest. Yeah, let's go with the stars. Boost my diplomacy skill, I hope. My last one was... Oh, it's run out. Oh, nice! This is brilliant! Look at this. I got a Divine Epiphany, +2 to all stats. And the youngest kid, we're going to make a horoscope for him. I forgot earlier. Oh, nice. So the youngest kid is the one that's going to have a learning education, it seems. That sucks. Oh, nice. I might lose stress from this. Looks like I didn't, but I might have. Oh, interesting. I could pay him off? How much to send him a gift? 310 gold, hey? I'm gonna take this because it's 10 piety. Looks like I'm gonna be a falconer. Yeah, I was not surprised to see that happen. So my liege has these 3 counties now. Another commander. Nothing special here. High martial score, but that's worthless without modifiers. My courtier died under suspicious circumstances. I got his money. At least half, I think. And where are we getting this tech from? Looks like I went to culture. I mean, it would be nice to bump this up a little bit, but we don't really get any benefit until tolerance 3. So legalism is probably best. Yeah. Give me the 100 piety, please. %, morale for my... Oh my god. Alright. Military that time. Sure. Okay, so I'd like to go with learning. Well, actually, it wouldn't be bad to get the hand cannon either, right? Because I don't have a weapon at all right now. I don't have like a heart seeker. I don't have anything. Still no luck with my claim? Still no luck with my claim. It still hasn't fired, so it's a little bit weird, right? I don't know. Actually, I'm happy with any of these, but I think I'd prefer the weapon right now because I don't have another weapon. I might have to argue with someone to make sure that we focus on that. No, let's be risky. So I've got a 60% chance to be successful to try and make them pack up, or I can pick one or the other. I mean, this is over 50-50. Let's roll the dice. Okay, so it looks like they decided to cooperate. I think I'm going to spend some of my gold on the keep now. Okay, so I got the handgun. Right? +1 learning. +1 prestige. +2 personal combat skill. And +20% morale damage. I'm pretty sure that the morale damage only comes into play if I'm personally leading troops, which I will almost never do, so that's kind of negligible. However, it is +1 learning. Nice. My first natural born son gets a real education, not just heritage. Wow, seriously? Okay, let's have a guess at how much this is. 18 versus 9. So it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a independence war on our hands, hey? I'm definitely not participating in that. What was his title? Leon, hey? Alright, another one for heritage. Okay, so I am still stressed. This guarantees it. Alright, so we're gonna take this. I lose stress. Uh-oh. I've got syphilis. This is the Great Pox. This is for sure the Great... Oh, it's the flu. Ooh, that's a good feeling. I thought I had the pox for sure. No, as long as you know what you're doing, that's fine. I don't need an experimental treatment for the flu. Yeah, let's hope we'll be friends. I'm not losing gregarious. Oh, looks like we're going to be rivals now. Interesting. My steward has, what, left? That's too bad. The highest out there is a 13, but luckily with nobles we can just roll the dice. So let's invite a noble to court. And we got... Okay, that's 13. We'll keep them. Right? But we're going to try again. 19. Look at that. We're still like 108 piety away. Ooh. So I can make him a secret Cathar. It looks like I might have screwed up. Why did this guy shift back to Irish? Well, that's just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I don't really care if he takes it or not. I think we had a quick. Don't think that we're breeding her, which is actually really bad. Okay. I mean, does fabricate claim not work anymore? It might not. I might publicly accept Cathar just so I can holy war my neighbor. I've got Thrill of Illicit Love and Comforted by Lover. That's pretty nice. Lie and make her feel guilty for asking. Okay, that's good. Let's just make sure that... Okay, she's fine. This one needs a flip. Because he's obviously gone back to Irish somehow. Keeps almost done. Could you try a palpal claim? I will almost certainly be denied. Oh, I can see there's disease. Smallpox is just broken out. So, yeah, it says it would be denied. I could send this guy to improve religious relations with the Pope. We could try that out. There's my keep done. Is there a second level available? Yeah, there is. If I had enough money, I could do a second level. So let's keep an eye on that. Really helps to click the right buttons, doesn't it? Oh man, almost 20 years and we still haven't gotten out a berry. Oh, ponder this deeply. Yes, 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 yes. 30 more piety, thank you very much. Plus 1 learning, that's good too. I've lost my court chaplain, it appears. I've got another bastard. So these guys won't work. So the highest I can invite out here is a 15. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it is what it is. We need a court chaplain. I've got a rash. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, of course he died. No, he didn't die. He left, right? But it doesn't look like I'm going to send my court chaplain over here now because there's a smallpox epidemic going on. Oh, finally, a claim. Tell me about the sun. So we have a claim on Salerno. He is 1.09. How in the fuck? And we are 816, hey? So let's try and game this as much as possible. May 14th. We're just going to slow this down a tad. Study the skies? Sure. You said the Pope closed, so you got sended back. You see, the thing was, the man that I invited to be my court chaplain before the guy that I just did had a claim on something, right? He was like the second or third in line. So back home, wherever he was, which I think was Ireland somewhere. We'll find him in a second. He was gay, so it wasn't hard. It won't be hard to track him down. Was it this guy? No. This guy? No. This fella? Yeah, it was this guy. This was our court chaplain. And he inherited Oriel. So he left our court to go back and take over. That was why we lost our court chaplain. But we're going to pause on the 13th here. There we are. And now we're going to declare war. Oh, no. Of course, because I have levies raised. I'm an idiot. I'm treating them like they're retinues, right? And they're not retinues. Can I hire a retinue? Almost certainly not, right? Yeah. What are my other choices? I can't raid this. I don't have allies. If I did, he couldn't join anyway. Do you have some kind of UI mod installed? Character sheets and fonts seem different than mine, or is that something they added with one of the later DLCs? No, Nincubus, I do have UI mods. I have a UI mod called Bigger User Interface, which changes the layout of the character sheet. It also changes the layout of these panels. I mean, here it's not a big deal because the length doesn't help you, but for something like minor titles, it actually does when you have a lot of titles going on. So that you don't have to scroll down when you're dealing with laws, or the mercenary screen, for example. It just lets you look at more at one time. Intrigue, if I had a lot of prisoners, it'd be easier to watch them. Factions, religion, like everything, it just spreads it out a little bit more. As for the fonts, I'm also using a UI that increases the size of the font and the type of the font for tooltips to make them a little bit easier, I think, for viewers to read them rather than the default. All of my map fonts are default, but I do have the same font mod on the user interface as I do in the tooltips, which I think is Gothic. So I do have those. These are all Iron Man compatible. Nothing that changes any game mechanics, just a couple of layout, a couple of things. So let's see, he's got hills, I've got hills. I wonder what he's got going on in his court right now. This is a commander with 4. This is a commander. No, this is his marshal. And he's a commander with 6. So my commanders are for sure better. I can hire some mercenaries, but not very many. I mean, we're looking at like 100 troops, perhaps. I could hire all of these. Oh geez. Alright, here's my plan. I'm going to hire these mercenaries. I'm going to use the mercenaries to do that one-day travel, declare war thing to land on Salerno. Then raise my levies and move them in. And hopefully siege them down. I think we should be able to do that. I don't understand why it says from domain 1000. Does he control both of them? Oh, he does. He does control them both. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. That's the plan. We're going to hire all of these mercenaries. That's basically all the cheap ones that I can hire. That's 200. And we're going to move them over here. We're going to have to pay real close attention to this one because as their morale increases, their travel time is going to decrease. So it's not, they're not going to, you see, they're not going to arrive on June 21st. It already ticked down to the 20th and the 19th. So we're just going to keep an eye on this to make sure that, oh nice, my stewardship has gone up to 15. June 12th. You say wait for morale anyway. No, you'll see what I'm talking about. We're on the 9th. It's the 10th. We're going to declare war now. Wish us luck. There. You see? And we've landed on top of them. They can't raise their troops. I can raise all of mine. And I should be able to siege down all their territory. Wait, didn't I have a good treatment already? Yeah, I've got a good symptom treatment. I'm not worried about that. Let's just leave it. I got smallpox after all. That's so stupid. Smallpox isn't even close to us. Somebody wished this on me. I think some Satanist out there has used this on me. However, we have +1 from the treasury. We have +1 from good symptom treatment. We have +1 from comforted by lover. That's 1, 2, 3 already. 3.5. And this is -3, so I'm still plus 0.5 on this, right? I could try something new. I do have the brave trait. I'm trying to think of worst case scenarios here. I could lose an arm, an eye, a leg. I could become a eunuch, but I already have a lot of kids, so that's a non-issue. Let's go with it. I don't think there are any downsides. Experimental treatment. So I lost my leg, but I've been cured of my disease. I am now severely injured. I don't mind if he gets any of these. That's not a big deal. Fussy can turn into diligent with the right educator trait. Indolent can turn into gregarious with the right educator trait. Timid can turn into content. Yeah, timid would be the worst outcome, but these two are actually fine. And he got fussy, so we're okay. There are no siege leaders. There are no architects. So we're just going to have to patiently wait. So it looks like Italy did become independent. In fact, Benevento became independent. That's nice, he got curious. I've just fired my marshal. Oh! Who was it that was my marshal anyway? This 20? Let's just put him back. Yeah, I don't care about giving this guy the Cathar of Faith. Now her, she was destined to be a diplomat. I don't believe that for a second. We're going to make her a schemer. I want to give her someone gregarious and diligent. There's nobody diligent. We got some brave here. Shrewd. This is a good pick right here, though. And let's go back to this kid. Now, he needs to have someone who's content. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Wait, let's switch this up a little bit. I'm just going to do that twice to move this window over a little bit so I can look at both of them at the same time. Yeah, not a lot of good choices here, hey? Not a lot of good choices at all. Let's try Lodovico and see how that works out for us. Now, Stephanos Neapolites, let's engage him in theological debate. Get him to convert to Catholic. Easy peasy. Now, why is he so upset? Oh, because we're rivals. I don't know how the hell that happened. Alright, let's do it. Let's make us two antlers. We'll still have two. Alright, Cooper. Take care, and yeah, we'll see you later. I try to stream about 2 hours a day, at least. I'm doing a little bit extra today because I was moving the last 2 or 3 days and wasn't able to stream at all, so I kind of want to make it up here and there this week. Oh, we got Salerno under control. At this point, I'm totally crushing him, right? Those mercenaries made all the difference. Some of these parts will prove useful. So what did we add? Intestines and eyeballs. Yuck. How exhilarating. So I already have proud. I hope I get temperate. Looks like I either got... looks like I got proud, right? Because it would have been 50-50 one way or the other. So I got scarred. I still have one leg, but you know what? It's a boost to learning. It is a boost to learning. Excellent. 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 That's 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Now, did I lose my marshal? No, I hired him back. I hired him back. I'm getting pretty close to hitting 500 piety, finally. Oh, my court physician is no longer my apprentice. So he did gain a little bit. This is surrender. I'm going to decline, because I want to siege down this last castle just for the gold. You say, as which realm do you play? Sith Lord 62 asks. I'm currently the Count of Barry. So, this is the only territory we control. We're about to win Salerno. I'm going to screw over my liege here in a second. I should actually probably switch him from that. Well, let's think. Which of these is better off? This one I think is better. So we're going to go to fabricated claim here. I did fabricate a claim on Salerno, which I am pressing right now. Oh no, my kid got dysentery. I need to choose a new apprentice. How old is my oldest right now? He's 14. I'm gonna hold off on that for a sec. I really hope this guy doesn't get dull, actually. Will I lose Cynical? I do not. Invite the weaponsmith. Okay. So this is good and bad. Let's see if I can offer peace here. He'll take it. So we're going to hit yes on that. And say... what do I want? Let's go with the sword. We'll get a Heart Seeker. Okay, so we got the County of Salerno. He should be now this guy, right? Yeah. So we are going to dismiss all of our mercenaries. Okay. Because we're about to go bankrupt here. So that's not what I would call a great state of events. We're gonna plot to kill this guy. And go into battle with nothing but the very best. And let's go to our find character screen right now. Top to bottom and just look for people that have a bunch of gold. I'm not going to bother marking her, but I mean that's 21, she's got no heirs. That's just money in the bank with patience. Wait, did I go too far? Oh no, there she is, Amira. Oh, come on, give me some rich guy. Oh, I see there's a Carling that we can invite. I think we're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna marry Pepin matrilinearly to one of our daughters. Well, no one. We had like 1 for 21 so far. I was really hoping for something better than this. After we assassinate that Baron, we're gonna get half of his money. Oh, there is one for 75. Okay. Almost through here. Okie dokie. So we got one person for 75. We still have these older people. Hopefully they bite the dust pretty soon. I could switch off of theology right now and go intrigue, which would help me to guarantee the income here. You say, how much do you have to conquer to achieve your goals? Well, to get the SPQR achievement, we need to take over the Byzantine Empire, and then we need to conquer a great deal of the territory that used to belong to Rome. And it's all around here, right? And then we have to expand the old borders, which is another achievement after that. So there's quite a lot to go. I'm going to try and do that as Catholic, but I do hope that I'll be able to shift my religion from a Catholic to Nestorian. So hopefully the Nestorians aren't getting wiped out. I should probably do my best to try and invite as many Nestorians as I can. The Nestorian religion... Oh, let's go with my religion group. Oh, there's a couple. There's a couple. I saw them for a sec. Here they are. So these are all the Nestorians that are left. And I can actually invite some into my court. So I'm going to send this... Oh, I don't have the money to send him a gift. If I had the money to send him a gift, I would. Let's mark him. He's got a real nice spread of traits and education as well. Alright, so there's the 21. And there's the 74. Here's the Carling. They're now in a matrimonial betrothal. This guy's looking for council support? Nah, I'm not interested. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's take stressed. Okay, he died in suspicious circumstances, and I think I inherited all of his money, not just half, so that's looking pretty good for me. And I'm the new Magus. I'm the top dog now in the society. Yeah, I think it's... I've got the religious philosopher. I think I can switch off of this safely. I just want to hit that 500 piety to finish my Paragon of Virtue ambition first. Yeah. Good. I'm going to double check all of these kids to make sure that the ones that are younger than 12 are properly being educated. This one is not. Of course I'll go. Alright, what do I want here? Lost Hermetic Writings? Sure. I'm gonna go with the cheapest option there. Summoning the Divine. Operation of the Sun. Stewardship +1. Okay. I completed the mission to find the text. Salerno has converted to Cathar. What is my moral authority right now? 83. I'm already secretly... Okay, we're just going to say lose 10 piety. Let's get it started. Uh-oh. Nice, I got Apprentice Board Gamer. It really sucks that she's mnemonic though. I didn't lose Stressed. I think there's still going to be a revolt here, but we might be able to get out of it without a revolt. Economy advances, that's pretty nice. I'm still pretty far away, I think, from Castletown 3. In fact, I think Castletown 3 requires Castle Walls 2, so really I should be putting my tech into improved keeps before anything else. Okay, so this guy is the Destined Diplomat. We're going to try and find him someone who is... Okay. Yeah, I guess I can do it myself. The sword will be known as Heartseeker. That's what I always call that sword. +3 martial, hey? So we're gonna take that off and put this on. Give ourselves a little martial boost. And we're about out of it here. So it looks like my air, dull and frail. Oh my god, Irish to boot. What can I do with this guy? I don't know. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. What's my infection rate? 181? Ooh. All right. Oh, seriously? Okay, so this is exactly what I wanted. We're gonna make him... Oh, he got gluttonous? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we're gonna have a little fight. Okay, we thought that might happen. Benevento's gotta do away with it. I can convert to Cathar. If it looks like he's gonna lose the war, I can convert to Cathar and not really suffer any problems with that. Like, is this against me? Yeah, it's against Benevento. Yes, give me the 10 piety. Kind of sucks that I'm going to lose my troops here. Because it doesn't even look like he's trying to fight it. Is he doing something else right now? Oh, he is! He's down in Alexandria, screwing around down there. Have fun, Benevento. Ooh! The cat can follow me home, hey? +1 health and +1 intrigue. Wow. It might be time to personally adopt this faith. So I am now Cathar. I need to... Ooh. I can't right now because I'm currently secluded. I can't invite a holy man to be my new court chaplain. Sure, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a great idea. Okay, so this guy needs a guardian who's content. Did I not horoscope this guy? Where did all the troops go? There we go. We just finished our... okay. Intrigue then. Paragon of Virtue. We've just finished our ambition. We could become King of Sicily. We could have acquire title. Gain any title from our liege. Our liege owes us a favor. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to abuse that or not. I got a cough. What a splendid idea, Pasquale. What a great opportunity for an ambush. Yep, see ya, lady. Yeah, minor symptom treatment is not that great. Let's try again. I'm not sure that did anything. Do I keep minor symptom or did I lose it? I lost it. Oh, here comes Benevento. Cancer. Let's try something new. Oh, I'm dead meat now. Horrible mistreatment. That's -3, that's -3, that's -6 altogether. Let's see, so that's +1, +2, +3, +3.5, and +3.5, hey? +4.5. But this is -7. I'm 4.5. So what does that make me? -2.5 overall? That's a death sentence. Oh, I forgot the Panacea. Did I count that? I might be -1.5. Maybe I'm not dead. And there I've just died. That sucks. I kind of saw that one coming. So, my brother took over Salerno, and I've got strong claims on it, and he's got no troops there. I'm a dutiful cleric. I'm dull, and I'm frail. I'm married to Princess Anne of the Holy Roman Empire, which would be pretty good. He's not married to anybody. I'm Irish now instead of Italian, so first thing, we need 500 prestige to convert to Italian. I'm going to get over this succession and clean up everything that needs to get cleaned up. And then we're probably going to call the stream until tomorrow. Lots of weak claims to get pressed. Still have two different kinds of imprisonment here. Opal council positions. Okay, we'll put the best counselors in for each job, I guess. Alright. I'm kind of thinking it should be Perion or Virtue again, even though that takes forever. We could go Exalted Among Men for the boost to diplomacy, which is garbage, my diplomacy score. Alright. But scholarship first, almost always. Okay, that's fine, actually. He wants to make us the marshal. Okay, we're the marshal now. Anyone content? Somebody shrewd? There's no one shrewd. Let's give it to the mayor again. I'm gonna send this guy a gift just because he's our spy master, and our spy master shouldn't hate us. Anyone Italian, please. Okay, not an Italian Cathar, though. I'm gonna open our... well... I'm still worried about the Adriatic Sea here. Okay, let's open the gates. How did the stars move? Sure, I'll be a commander. Why does he want me to be a commander? Is he trying to increase his opinion or something? Alright, I don't need that last little bit. Let's just enforce it. Dismiss those troops. Seriously, you married this woman? Okay, so we got our 2 counties back. We missed our last one. I don't really feel like assassinating our brother. We'll just see what happens. He's as dumb as we are. Dumb and weak. We are dumb and weak. Let's make sure that we join the Hermetic Society. Oh, and we got an outbreak of, what is that, smallpox? Yeah. He wants us to be the marshal again. Okay. We are using the Heart Seeker. I think I want to switch over to the handgun. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's write Ethereum paper. And then I guess we just kind of chill, right? Our next big expenditure will be to upgrade the castle town in Salerno. And then, because we don't own this barony, I'm not really interested in upgrading it. We'll just let this guy sort of develop his own money and upgrade his castle on his own. And if we end up in control of it again, then we end up in control of it again. What come, what may. I need more territory here in Benevento, because I feel like I really want this territory so that I can declare my independence, create the Duchy of Apulia, and then have a de jure claim on Lech. Right? I think that's how that plays out. But we need to be strong enough to fight this guy, and he's 2.2k and we're like 786, you know? So we need more counties here, which means more fabricating claims. I like that I'm betrothed to Princess Anne, that she's got a million fucking claims here. Well, the inheritable weeks are kind of nice. Like, the weak claim on the Kingdom of Italy, awesome. Right? That's going to be perfect for me. Yeah, definitely. I will probably end up pressing that. Well, let's go a little bit further here. No, actually, it's been almost 4 hours. I do have to call it, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. So thank you very much for everyone who came in to watch and participate. I hope I was able to answer the questions that you had when questions were asked. And I will be back on tomorrow, probably for another extra long stream. I feel like since I didn't stream Thursday or Friday or Saturday. I kind of feel like I owe it a little bit to catch up, so to speak. And we do have a brand new campaign we're working on here, so now is the... Well, we'll see what kind of achievements we can get. We'll see. Anyway, take care everyone, and thanks for watching.